My dear students of grade 10 who will be appearing for the CBSE board exam 2005. Myself, Dr. Sanjay Bhattacharjee, the head of the institution of School, Raipur. So the exam is around the corner, and within 1 or 2 days, on 15th, you will be appearing for the board exam 2025. And I know that this is the first public exam that you are going to appear for. And I can understand that you are having a little bit of fear, a little bit of uncanny feelings that how you are going to perform in a different place, which is not your school. So trust me, everything will be fine. And now I will request you to follow today's presentation, the one that I am going to talk about. This is all about helping you out with the last minute preparation during the board exam 2025. In this presentation, I will be covering the exam guidelines issued by CBSE 2025. Also, the subject weightage by which you will be able to understand in which subject you need to focus on which chapter more to get a good score. And also some of the tips that will be able to guide you to score better. You know, CBSE exam, board exam, you are having 5 main subjects that you need to appear for. The first subject is language 1, second is language 2. In majority of the cases, the language 1 is English, language 2 is Hindi, sometimes it is the other way around. And in different states, the language 2 might be a different one, but English is common for all of you. Then it comes to the compulsory subject, which are science, mathematics, and social studies. Then you have one optional skill subject, which can be computer application or environmental application or any one of them. And internal assessment, you will be evaluated based on your art integration project and also health and physical education project that you need to submit. So this is all about the CBSE exam. When it comes to the question paper preparation, CBSE board already instructed and guided you that 40% of the question will be of competency based questions. Means open-ended question, where you need to focus on the application part based on your knowledge. The remaining 20% will be the objective type questions, and the another 40% will be the short and long answer type questions. So this will be giving you a total 100 marks, 100% of the question paper setup. 40% competency, 40% short and long answer, and 20% is the objective one. Now I will be talking to you about the subject-wise sections in the question paper. First, I will be talking to you about the science. Science paper will be having 5 different sections. Section A will be having 2 questions. Each question will be carrying 1 mark. Section B will be having 3 questions. Each question will be carrying 2 marks. Section C will be having 10 questions and each question will be carrying 3 marks. Section D will be having 6 questions. Each question will be carrying 5 marks. And section E will be having 6 questions. Each question will be carrying 2 marks. So this is a total of 80 marks. Remaining 20 is the internal project work. For maths, you will be having 4 sections. Section A, B, C and D. Section A will be having 6 questions. Each question will be carrying 1 mark. Section B, again you will be having 6 questions. Each question will be carrying 2 marks. Section C, you will be having 10 questions. Each question will be carrying 3 marks. And section D, you will be having 8 questions. Each question will be carrying 40 marks. So that is total 80 marks. Remaining 20 marks, as you know, that it is the internal project that you have already completed. English, there will be 3 sections. Section A is the reading, 20%, 20 marks. Section B is the writing and the grammar, 20 marks. Section C is the literature, 30 marks. Grammar and writing will be 30 marks. Literature will be 30 marks. Only the reading will be 20 marks. Social studies, you will be having 4 sections. Section A will be having 7 questions. Each question will be carrying 1 mark. Section B will be having 11 questions. Each question will be carrying 3 marks. Section C will be having 7 questions. Each question will be carrying 5 marks. And section D will be the map pointing, where 5 marks will be given for that. Now, I will be talking about the weightage, which I already mentioned. Last minute preparation time, if you can understand the chapters that will be carrying more marks in the question paper, last minute you can focus on those chapters to score a better marks. So mathematics, number system will be carrying 6 marks. Algebra will be carrying 20 marks. Coordinate geometry will be carrying 6 marks. Geometry will be carrying 15 marks. Trigonometry 12 marks. Mensuration 10 marks. And statistics and probability 11 marks. So that will be a total of 80 marks. So what I will suggest, when you are preparing for the revision just before the exam day, you must need to focus on algebra, geometry, trigonometry, mensuration. These are the 4 chapters. If you focus at the last minute preparation, you need to focus on all, but at the last minute preparation, if you focus these 4, at least there will be a chance that you score better in maths. Science, the first chapter that you need to pay more attention is chemical substances, nature and behavior. 25 marks will be coming from this chapter. World of living, 25 marks will be coming from this chapter. These 2 chapters you need to focus more on more, minimum 50 marks will be coming from there. And now the natural phenomena, that will be 12 marks, effects of current 13 marks, and natural resources 5 marks. So these are the area that you need to pay more attention to. English, writing skills and literature is very important for all of you. Writing skills will be comprising of comprehension, unseen passage, letter writing, essay writing, notice writing, flyer writing, any one of them. That will be coming 30 marks. And literature, again 30 marks. Reading skills, 20 marks. So that will be a total of 80 marks. And 20 marks is the assessment of speaking and learning, which is called ASL, which already done, and the marks are already been uploaded in the portal. Coming to the social studies part, in social studies, there are the chapters that you need to focus, all 4 segments. The first one is India and Contemporary World. It will be coming 20 marks from there. Contemporary India, again 20 marks. Democratic politics, 20 marks. Understanding economic development, 20 marks. So this is a total of 80 marks will be coming from social studies. So now you know that which subject you need to pay more attention, which topic you need to pay more attention during the last minute of the preparation. Now there are some exam do's and don'ts which you need to follow. When you receive your admit card, there is an instruction part of it. You must need to pay attention to the instruction. This year, CBSE has made few changes. One change that is very significant is this year answer booklet will be having the QR code, and the answer booklet will be already margined. So there will be 2 different margins. One is on the left side of the answer booklet, one is on the right side of the answer booklet. The left margin will be only used for the number of the questions. For an example, 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 2C, something like that. Or 1, 2, 3, something like that. You must need to write the number of the questions within the left side margin. And the right side margin can only be used for the rough work. So for maths or science, for social or English, if you want to do any rough work, do it on the right hand side margin next to the answer that you are writing. After completing the rough work, you need to put a strike off from the top to the bottom with a single stroke. You cannot just scribble on it, you cannot just doodle on it. It will be only one single stroke, strike off. So the examiner will understand that this was the rough work which you did to support your answer. And the rough work should always be next to the main answer. So the teacher or the evaluator, the examiner will be reading the rough work as well during the evaluation process. This is very important. Majority of the exam, you will be getting 32 pages of answer booklet. Only for maths, you will be getting 40 pages of answer booklet. And the skill-based subject, you will be getting 20 pages of answer booklet. Maths answer booklet will already be having the graph paper. Social studies answer booklet will already be having the map inserted. So you don't need to ask for a separate graph paper or a separate map. It will be already there in the answer booklet. If you need additional paper, you can raise your hand in the exam hall and the invigilator will be providing you an additional paper which will be having 8 pages to write on. And whenever you are taking an additional paper, don't forget to write your name and roll number and subject on top where the space is already given. These are the very important part that you need to focus every day's exam. Now it comes to the admit card. The admit card is already given to you. And in the admit card, first you will be noticing it will be the roll number. Then comes the date of birth, then the school number, then the center number, then the candidate name, then the candidate's picture, center name, subject code, subject name and dates, important instruction. Majority of us, majority of the children, we don't read the instruction properly. So that's why sometimes we miss out the very vital point. I request all of you to read the instruction part given on your admit card or hall ticket. This year CBSE mentioned very clearly that all children must report to the exam center by 10 a.m. If you are late, the center has every right not to allow you to go inside the exam venue. So please be there by 10 a.m. in the morning during the dates of the CBSE board exam. Also, you need to carry your admit card with you every single day. And suggested and recommended that you must need to wear your school ID card. School ID card means either it will be a card that you can put around your neck or it can be a badge or something like that, but you must need to carry your school ID card for your identification. So ID card and the exam admit card or hall ticket is mandatory for all of you. If you are carrying a clipboard where you can write the exam on, you need to make sure that the clipboard either it should be a transparent one or either it should be a new one or either there should not be anything written on top of it. The pencil box or the pouch that you will be carrying to keep your exam stationeries, it must be a transparent one. The water bottle that you will be carrying, it also needs to be a transparent water bottle. So these are the basic suggestion or instruction given by CBSE. If you are carrying a watch, it is recommended to have a watch with you so that you can focus on the time management part of it. If you are carrying a watch, it should be just an analog watch where no digital connectivity or internet connectivity should be given. So these are the basic tips that you must need to follow. All children of grade 10 must wear the school uniform when you are appearing for the board exam. If you are not wearing the school uniform, it won't look good and the invigilators and the examiner has right not to allow in the exam hall. So please focus on that part. Now how to prepare your exam paper. Handwriting is very important. Paper presentation is very important. Try to follow the sequence as per the question paper. So first you start with the answer of question number 1, answer of question number 2, answer of question number 3, something like that. When you finished one answer, please put a single line at the end of the answer and then before starting the new answer. So the teacher or the evaluator will understand that there the answer finishes and then the next answer starts. For English and social, try to insert mind map or flowchart whenever it is important or you know where to be inserted. That will enhance the scoring ability of yours. In maths or in science, diagrams with the proper leveling, you can also insert where it is required. Maybe the question paper didn't ask you to go for it, but if additionally you add something on your question paper, then it will enhance your scoring ability. Time management very important for the exam. So first 15 minutes will be given to you for understanding the question paper. That time you only will be reading the questions and you understand what need to be written. Last 5 to 7 minutes, you keep it separate and read the answer script at least once before you submit the answer script. If you don't read, you will be missing out some of the spelling errors or grammatical errors. When you read, you will be able to understand that I need to change this one. So that 5 to 7 minutes you need to pay attention for reading the answer booklet before you submit the answer script. This is how you can prepare yourself for a better exam. The color of the ink, as CBSE recommendation, is blue dot pen or blue ballpoint pen. You can also use black pen, but red and green pens are not allowed. So either it should be blue or either it should be black. Highlight the keywords according to CBSE guidelines. You can highlight the keywords with a pencil, or if you are writing the answer in blue pen, then the highlight will be done with the black pen. If you are writing it with the black pen, the highlighting will be done with the blue pen. So these are very important points that you need to focus on. If your pen ink finish and you need to change a different pen, which is a different color, you ask the invigilator to sign on the exam paper where you are changing the color. For an example, if the entire answers on the answer booklet is written in blue color pen and at the end you run out of the pen and you have only one black pen, you can write it but ask the invigilators to put a signature where you are changing the color of the ink. So these are few suggestions from my end, and I want you to focus on the last minute preparation. Listen to a little bit of lighter music if you are stressed out, eat healthy food before the exam dates, and wear comfortable clothes and shoes as per the school uniform guidelines, and carry all your exam stationeries along with the admit card and the school ID card with you on the date of the exam. So this is all for my end as a better exam suggestion, and I wish you all the best. I know that you will be doing much better in the exam paper, and here I am sending you my positive thoughts and best wishes to all of you. Thank you.